Developer HB Studios, who brought you the Golf Club series of games, has teamed up with publisher 2K to bring you the games to a much bigger audience. Even though this game has been rebranded as PGA Tour 2K21, it still holds true to its Golf Club series origins, and this is both a good and a bad thing. If you're new to the channel, this is where we break games down to their four main components: graphics, sound, gameplay and replay value to give you the overall score. Before we start, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to see all our reviews. Let's get into it.
And it's time to recap that play.
At times the graphics in this game look really good. The grass, the trees, the water are all what you expect them to be. But it's nothing special, and you can argue that the now 6-year-old game Rory Mcilroy Golf looks just as good, if not better, which is disappointing. The graphics in this game might be held back by one of the game's best features, the course editor, but we'll get to that later. One thing that really annoyed me is the player's swing animation. Considering how important the golfer is to a golf game, I would have thought that they would have spent more time making this animation look smooth and more lifelike. It's very robotic. On the plus side, the load times in this game are pretty good, and once you're in the game, you'll hardly notice the transition between holes, which is always a good thing.
2K Sports, delighted to bring you all the action here from the PGA Tour.
I'll be honest here, I tried to leave the commentary on this game for as long as I could, but it's really dull. Commentary is a hard thing to get right in sports games, but this is just bad. It often blabbers on about something long after you've moved on, or it will say that your putt has a chance to go in after you've already missed. And for some strange reason, the commentators in this game kept referring to me as they, which sounded really weird. The ball striking is fine and sounds natural. The score is passable, but you could easily mute this game and you wouldn't miss out on a thing.
181 yards. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one, but watch out if you hit the wrong.
This game is designed to be a golf simulator, and the difficulty of swinging the club can be dialed up and down depending on how much you want to test yourself. You can work your way through countless tournaments based on real-world events. Strangely though, you can compete against famous PGA players, but you can't play as them, which seems like a bit of an oversight. You can compete online and in societies. You can pick and choose what clubs you want to play with, but there's no progression for your character here. Your score depends on your ability to swing the club. By far the best part of this game is the golf course editor. You have the freedom to create whatever your heart desires. Thousands of courses have been ported over from the older golf club games, and there are so many courses added online every day that you could play a new course every day for years.
And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader.
With the PGA Tour, multiple difficulty levels, online modes and custom courses, this game has a stack of replay value. It seems to me that they've built themselves a game as a service here that can be built upon, although it's almost certain that 2K will dish out one of these games every year, forcing you to update or be left behind. Like most sports games, playing online and with your friends is where you'll have the most fun, so as long as the servers stay up, there's fun to be had. I really struggle with this game. There's a really good game in there somewhere, but it's held back by nagging bugs and strange design choices. Like how when the game wants to show you an action replay every time you look the ball out. I don't know about you, but I'm not overly keen on rewatching shots that I've already missed. And don't get me started on the strange cutaway scenes mid-tournament to watch other players' highlights. Fortunately, you can turn this off in the settings. If you're after a pure golf simulator, then you'll like this game. If you wanted something a little more arcadey, then you'll have to beg EA Sports for another Tiger Woods game, but don't hold your breath. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos. Until next time, this has been an LTD Games review.